Hey, what's up, people? Jarrell here. Today we're going to be talking about Evil Dead Rise. Spoilers. Spoilers. So, if you have yet to see this movie, peep me after you do see it. Alright, let's get into it. One thing about it that I do like, because the last one I had seen was the one in 2013, which had more of a serious kind of vibe to it. Had more of a kind of in-your-face serious, like this is Ashley kind of vibe, like just very in tune with like what was going on around that time, where they wanted to make it a little bit different and more serious. But the thing with Sam Raimi and the way he rocks the shit is just his camera movements, and it's the quirkiness of his style that I feel this movie absolutely got right. And even it was like quirky, it was corny, it was funny. Like I'll tell you what, I'll never look at barbecue the same way again after watching this movie. And a lot of elements of video games I've played. There's this game called Inside, and where there's these characters called it's a creation of scientists and shit. Might be a spoiler for that game too, but I don't care. I told you I'm spoiling. But it's called The Huddle, and there's like an element of that in this shit, where they're practically the huddle. And it's crazy. It's it's very interesting and very improbable. Like there's certain improbable scenes in there, like why the hell would there be a wood chipper in a parking garage? Just makes no sense. Like there was just some corniness and shit in there that I was just like, okay, all right, I guess let's see where it goes. Like what? Yeah, it was a bloody mess. It was absolutely a bloody mess. But there was one element that I liked from it, and it was when they were doing the record playing, and I thought that was pretty slick, because I don't know, I peeped that in Skeleton Key, like where you heard Papa Justify and all the old sayings and shit, or whatever they were doing. The old slaves of that plantation were doing old chants and things. I don't know, a little freaky, but I was like, I like that shit. It was kind of cool, kind of has like a historical vibe to it. With this, it kind of had the same shit to it, like where it gave it like a old 1930s lecture-esque kind of vibe. Neville Goddard, but scary. And so I was like, oh well, I like where they're going with this. I it's like curiosity definitely killed the cat in this movie, but I loved its quirkiness. I loved that the characters were all damn near expendable. Like, because usually it's like you have an entire family that just deals with like some bullshit, and maybe one or two go out of a family of 13, and then everybody else is safe, but we lost Kendall and Jimmy. You get what I mean? So kind of had that had the opposite vibe to that shit, which I liked. There were also elements of aliens in this shit, where it felt like Ellen Ripley and Newt. So I saw a lot of shit to it that very much reminded me of different elements of movies. I saw Stanley Kubrick's influence and shit. I saw all of that. So there was a lot of elements to it that made it pop. And I thought it was a solid movie. Anyway, hold on, I'm gonna get rid of this phone call real quick, and we will get back. All right, I'm back. All right, so anyway, to wrap this up, should damn near edit that shit out, but whatever, I don't care. It's just me in my own element. So anyway, yeah, that's my 2 cents about this movie. I'll say this: if you want to have a bloody fun time, and not expecting too heavy, not really trying to I guess, compared to other shit, like as far as to the original Bruce Campbell gangster ass films, like from his original Evil Dead to Army of Darkness to you know, do not have an expectation for shit as far as this is concerned, and because it feels like it's paying homage to the original 3 films, and it has a quirkiness, a silliness, a spookiness to it. They tried to have a little seriousness to it with the Necronomicon, or they more call it the Book of the Dead in this shit, I guess. You know, it's just some shit you don't play with. And if you are warned about it, don't damn do it. Don't do it. They did it anyway. Oh well. But anyway, yeah, it was a fun bloody mess movie, and I thought the camera angles were fun. The director definitely had a little fun with this. He kind of just played with this shit a little bit, like camera angles, the I guess just all elements. It just felt like everything was game. Everything was game. It felt like you know, whatever, we're gonna do whatever we gotta do. We don't care how imaginatively bloody we get. So I had fun with it. It was a fun movie. As far as rating the shit, I don't know. Like it's kind of hard for me to rate it in the sense that would be deemed normal, because I don't know. It's almost like when I saw Hook, right? Steven Spielberg's vibe, where it was colorful, vibrant, moving, an original vision, with the Lost Boys being a melting pot of people, black, white, Mexican, Italian, you name it, Chinese, you name it. Like it was just like there was an element of that just made it pop. And even the colors, even the movie, you know, even that, the cinematography. And then they did Pan years back, right? And I noticed they were trying to pay a little bit of homage to Steven Spielberg's Hook because of the colors and a lot of that, but it still didn't match up to the original. And so, kind of hard to say, because like I said at the beginning, I didn't want to really compare, but at the same time, it makes you compare because that is what they were going for. So I guess I'm gonna give it I liked it better than the 2013 movie, so I'm gonna give it a B minus. I think that's pretty solid. Giving it a B plus, B minus, like 80% on the tomato meter, whatever, tomato. Yeah, I think I'd give it that. Why not? Anyway, yeah, that's my 2 cents. Like, comment, and subscribe for your boy. Next time on Relish Pictures and shit, we're gonna be doing some other shit, man. We're gonna get into some other old classic movies, man. So peep at your boy. We'll talk. All right, later.